and welcome to Gaming Side by Side. Today we're going to be doing a full playthrough of It's a Wonderful World by Lucky Duck Games.
In It's a Wonderful World, you will be drafting cards. Use those drafted cards in order to produce an engine that will start building resources for you, and you'll use all of those resources to try to build the most wonderful world possible.
Let's get started.
Everything is all set up. We have our materials up here. We have our cards right here. Melissa, you will be playing as?
I am the Republic of Europe.
Republic of Europe. And what are you going for?
I'm going for the general. She will give me 1 point per general.
An additional point.
Yes, because she's already worth.
She's already worth 1 point, so you'll get 1 extra point for every general you have.
Right. So right now she's worth 2 points. I would like to get more of these.
Yes, that would be a good combination.
Mm-hmm.
And then you produce two
material, 1 energy, and 1
and
science.
1 science. All right, that's what you start off as. I am the Federation of Asia. I will get 2 points for every project that I have. Those yellow buildings.
Oh, our projects. Okay.
Yep. And then I start off producing 1 material as opposed to your 2, but I get 2 gold at the beginning of the game.
And if I remember correctly, a lot of those buildings need a lot of gold.
Yes, they will kind of tag team that way. Mm-hmm. So since we are only playing 2-player, we are dealt 10 cards instead of the normal 7. We'll still be drafting 7 cards. We'll have 3 extra at the end of our draft phase, and those will just go into the discard pile without recycling or any bonus like that. So we'll still draft 7, but we do get 10 cards to choose from. So let's go ahead and start the first draft phase. All right, I'm going to choose that guy.
I'll choose that one.
All right, and then we go ahead and pass these and reveal what you've chosen. So I have the underground city that I'll look to be working towards.
And I will be working towards the tank division.
Okay. All right, all set?
All set.
Okay. I am looking towards the robot assistants.
All right. And I will be working towards the city of
Agartha.
Thank you, Agartha.
Agartha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we passed over.
We did.
All right, pass over and reveal.
I have a Zeppelin.
And Atlantis. All right, for our 4th card, I'm looking at a offshore oil rig.
And I am looking at a recycling plant.
Nice. All right. We still have, what do you got? This is our 5th card, so we still have 2 more to draft. We'll just go ahead and make a little bit of room right over there. And for your 5th card, I have a harbor zone.
I have a lunar base.
Lunar base. All right, go ahead and pass. All right. 6th card, I'm looking for a nuclear plant.
And I am looking for a quantum generator.
Quantum generator.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm just going to set mine right there.
Yep. All right. Final card. And we discard the other 3.
There you go.
And final card is a casino city for me.
And an offshore oil rig for me.
Offshore oil rig. All right. That is the first drafting phase of the first round. And we will go ahead and do our planning phase now, where we check to see if we want to start constructing them or if we want to recycle them for their resource over here on the right-hand side. All right. I think I'm going to recycle this Atlantis for a gold. And when you recycle, you either put it on a card immediately or you put it over here, which can never be used again until you redeem 5 of them for some crystaliums. So before I do that, I'm going to choose to construct or to start constructing this underground city, and that gold will go right there.
I'm going to construct my tank. Also, I'm going to construct this city of
Agratha, you're going to try constructing that as well?
It is giving me another +1 for the general.
Yep. Yes, it does. Okay.
Even if it takes me a little while to get there.
Right, right. I will also recycle my robot assistants and get a material to go towards my underground city.
I'm going to construct this Zeppelin. I thought about recycling it for this, but I think I'm going to try to get it out before we gain our blue, so it'll end up giving me that blue that I need anyways.
That's probably going to be a good idea. I will also start constructing the offshore oil rig.
I'm going to construct my recycling plant. I am got a lot of cards
and the
under
harbor
construction.
zone.
I will also try to construct the offshore oil rig. I am going to discard this to get some energy,
Okay.
and I will discard this to get the
blue.
the exploration.
The exploration, yeah.
Yeah.
And then my final thing, so I'm going to construct the harbor zone in the casino city, and I'm going to throw away a nuclear plant for some energy, and I will put that energy into the construction of Carson City, or I'm sorry, Casino City. And that is the planning phase. Now we will do the production phase. So the first thing we look at is materials, and you have how many materials do you generate?
I generate two materials.
Generate 2 materials. Go ahead and grab that.
Those, and I'm going to put them on my recycling plant, and then that is built.
And then you construct that. This will, in the future, give you 2 more materials. However, you do not get those right now since we already did that portion.
I don't know why I was trying to tuck it.
That's all right. Since we already did the material portion.
Right.
I get 1 material, which I will go ahead and put on the underground city. And then since you are producing the most materials, you also get 1 financier.
That's correct.
All right, next up is energy, and I don't produce any energy.
I produce 1.
You produce 1, okay.
And I'm going to put that on my Zeppelin, and then that is
finish construction on your Zeppelin. And because you have the most energy, you now get 1 general, which is good for you because they count as 2. Okay. Next up is the science, and I don't produce any science either.
I produce 1 science.
1 science.
I have nothing to put it on, so it's going to go in my general supply. And once I get 5, it'll turn into a crystallium.
Crystallium, yep.
My plan is to put it there.
To put it there. All right, that's a good plan. Okay. Since you produce the most science, you get your choice of a financier and a general, and I think I know where you're going.
Yeah, I want another general.
All right.
She is worth more points
Yes.
than the financier for me.
Okay. Next up is gold, and this is where I shine at 2. And you don't produce any gold at the moment.
Me.
So I will go ahead and put these 2 in my underground city. I was hoping to have constructed that right away this round, but I was 1 material short. So that's unfortunate. But I do get a financier for being the highest in gold here. So I will go ahead and put that guy right there. All right. Next up, finally, actually, is exploration. And I don't produce any exploration.
And I produce 1 because I built the Zeppelin.
Finished your Zeppelin. Good job. So you get the 1 exploration, which you can use. And you get another general.
Do I want it there? Or do I want it?
Or do you want it on your oil rig?
I think if it goes on my oil rig, I think that might be better because I'll get to build it faster.
Gotcha. And there is your general. All right. So that was the end of round 1. We will flip and move the round marker. This denotes that you will pass the other way, but since we're only doing 2 players, there's only 1 person I pass to, so that's kind of irrelevant in our game. And then let's go ahead and get our next 10 cards. 9, 10, 10, and start round 2's draft phase. All right, go ahead and pass the cards and reveal your first pick. I have the Research Center.
I have the Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth. Ooh.
It's gonna be hard, but if I
Yeah.
can get it, the payoff will be big.
That will. 3 Crystallium. That'll be
and
nice.
another one.
And you get another
for
1 point
general.
for generals. Ah, that's a good one. Okay, card selected, and I'm going for an Icebreaker.
I'm going for a tank division again.
Tank division again. All right. Okay. Go ahead and reveal wind turbines.
And a robotic animal.
Robotic animals.
He's like this robot panther. He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
he
like
does
the
look pretty
artwork.
cool.
In
The artwork is pretty cool in this one, and futuristic and I don't know, old timey, kind of all at the same time. It is really cool in this one. All right, card number 4 will be a Universal Exposition for me. Some kind of crazy fair we got going on here.
I'm going for a recycling
A
plant.
recycling plant. Pretty
Another
basic.
one. Yep.
All right, and we passed, and looking at card number 5. All right. And card number 5, that recycling plant looked pretty good to me as well.
And I'm gonna get some bionic
Bionic
grafts.
grafts.
Not
I see.
rafters.
Not grafters. Getting some bionic arms here.
That's
All
right.
right.
Card number 6.
Card number 6. All right. Card number 6, I'm looking at a university.
And I'm looking at a research center.
Research center. All right. How's that looking for you?
I'm not excited about that one.
No?
I wasn't excited about any of the cards in that last hand, so I'm
So-
glad I don't get to see it again because this will be our last.
This will be
card.
our last round. Right. Okay.
I am excited about this one, sort of.
Yeah.
And at least use it.
All right. This is our last card, so we'll be discarding the rest. And I am looking at a industrial complex.
I'm looking at a polar base.
Polar base. Okay.
You know, at least excited to discard it.
Right. All right. So now we move on to round 2's planning phase. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and recycle this recycling plant to get a material to finish my underground city. So I wasn't able to do it in the first round, but at the very beginning, before we start producing, I was able to get it.
I'm going to recycle this bionic graft to get a material
Okay.
to put on my tank division.
Gotcha.
And this robotic animal, actually.
All right. To get an
Also,
energy.
to get energy and also to put it on my tank division.
Gotcha. I think I'm going to go for building a research center.
I also think I'm going to build a research
Try to
center. I don't
construct
think I'm
that.
going to do much with it this turn, but I have to start planning ahead a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. I think. Let's go ahead and get rid of this industrial. No. Well, first, you know what? I'm gonna put up the university because I know I want to build that. That will give me an extra 2 points, victory points. However, it will start giving me a science for every product building that I have.
And that is what you're going
And
for.
that is what I'm going for. So I
Yeah.
think that's a good one to start going
I'm
for.
going to build the Fountain of Youth. I believe it's going to take me a long time.
Yeah.
So I need a lot of blue to get there. I have some blue in the works, so it's not, so I can see it happening, but
But it'll take a bit.
yeah. Speaking of blue in the works, I'm not going to do this. I just am going to take that blue,
You're
the
gonna take that
exploration.
exploration. Yeah. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and discard and recycle this industrial and this exposition. Both will give me a gold, so I will get 2 gold for those. And let's start putting them. Let's start putting them in my harbor zone. I think finally I will discard this icebreaker for an exploration and discard this wind turbine for an energy?
I think that I'm going to work on these two. I mean, they're
Gonna
not
work on
going to
both
give
of
me
them?
enough.
Alright.
I don't
Go
feel
ahead and
like,
put a second row up there if
Okay.
you don't have enough space.
I think I will. I'll move it over just a
Yeah.
little bit.
All right. So you're going towards a lot of stuff right now.
I am.
Yep.
I really am.
Well, let's see if that pays off for you.
All right, let's produce material.
All right, materials first, and this time I get 3.
I get 4.
All right, so you still beat me on materials, which means that you do get the financier.
Okay.
So there you go.
Where am I gonna put
And
this? Oh, I have so many things to put it on. It's fine.
let's see, I can finish off my research center, or I can finish off my oil rig. The research center will start giving me science, which would be good to block you from getting your choice.
Yeah, and I finished my offshore rig with that, all that material.
But this will give me extra gold, which I'm gonna need. You know what? I originally planned to do the research center. I think I'm actually gonna do and finish off this offshore oil rig. So this has enough, and I get instantly. I get a financier as a bonus. And then it will allow me to start producing more energy and gold. So energy is now up, and I produce 3 of those.
I produced 2, and you got my
Good.
general.
That was my goal. All right, so I did block your general there, so I will obtain the general. And let's see, my 2 of my energy will go on Casino City, and the other one will be a extra resource.
And I forgot. I just finished my offshore rig. I forgot to get my immediate.
You forgot to get your
bonus.
financier?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Not a
And
problem.
I'm going to finish the tank division,
Mm-hmm.
which gives me a general as my immediate bonus.
Gotcha. Nice. Here you are. And how are your generals and stuff looking?
It's a secret.
Not bad.
You wouldn't
All
understand.
right. You wouldn't understand. It's a secret.
That's right.
Okay, so next up we are looking at science. Now I did choose to not finish my research center, so I am forfeiting the 2 science that I could have gotten. So I don't get any science.
I get 1, and again, I can't do anything with it, so it's going to go.
But it does end up giving you your choice.
It does, and I would like a general,
I'm
please.
assuming you're going for general. Okay. Gold is up next, and I am now getting 3 gold per
I
turn.
get 1 this time.
And you get 1 this time?
Mhm.
All right. So I get 3, which will give me the financier. And my 3 gold, I'm going to use to... let's go ahead and finish my harbor zone. So my harbor zone is now finished, and I get 2 financiers as an instant reward.
I put them in your supply.
And I will also start gaining 2 more material and 2 more gold every turn.
That's nice.
Finally, we have exploration, and I do not get any.
I get 2, please.
2. All right.
I put them in the city of Agritha, and the Agritha only needs a crystallium.
Oh, and
then
you are
it's
2
done.
away from a crystallium. That's
I am.
nice.
And I can
Okay.
discard to get them.
Yeah,
to
and
get
you can discard to put them right there. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, I think that is everything that we have for the production phase. Let's go ahead and flip this, and we go into round 3, and we will deal out 10 more cards. 6, 7, 8. All right, and let's start our drafting. All right.
There you go.
I am going for the propaganda center at the beginning of this one.
I am going to try to build a mega bomb.
Ooh, mega bomb.
Mega
That's
bomb.
because of your generals
Yeah.
there. Yep.
I
That
also
makes
have some
sense.
science coming in that I haven't been doing anything with.
Gotcha, gotcha. Second card, I'm going for another propaganda center.
And a recycling plant.
Okay. Let's go for the third card. All right, the third card we are looking at, I have an industrial complex.
And I have a juggernaut. Look at that beast.
Oh, wow, look at that thing. That's pretty crazy. Okay, card number 4. All right, what'd you choose?
I chose center of the earth, and I haven't decided yet what I'm doing.
If you're going to go for it or not,
Yeah.
it's worth a cool 15 points.
I know, but I have to give up some points with my general.
Yeah, but that's only, what, 4, 5, 6 if you have, because you have another
Yeah,
one? Yeah.
6. So 6 to 15, it's
but
prob-
you'd also have to go away from, I don't know, there might be some decisions you have to make in the future.
I think I might be able to do them all.
Oh, man, that's
I can
crazy.
do them all. It will be fine.
And I'm going to go ahead and go for a research center on this one. All right, card number 5 we're looking at.
Super sonar.
Super sonar, I saw that. And I have a financial center.
Because you need more money in your life.
Because I
apparently.
need more gold in my life. All right, 2 more cards left for the third round. All right.
There you go.
My 6th card will be human cloning. Try to clone some of these people out here.
Oh, and then my card is a submarine.
Submarine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One more.
All right, 1 more card for round 3. All right, the other 3 cards will get discarded. And final card for this round, I chose the tank division.
And I chose satellites.
Satellites, all right. Now we have our planning phase for the third round. And I think I will get rid of industrial complex and human cloning to get 2 gold to put up here on the university. And then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the research center to get a science to complete that university. And that will go ahead and go over here.
I'm going to get rid of these.
So you're getting rid of your super sonar, satellite, submarine, and recycling plant.
I'm going to get 2 material.
2 material, and you get 2 exploration.
Right. I'm a little nervous about all my explorations that I need for everything, so I'm going to try to start. I think I can do it just based on my production, but I may have miscounted, so trying to hedge my bets a little bit.
Gotcha.
I'm going to put 1 material there to complete the recycling plant, and then I'm going to put 1 material here because I need to get that crystallium before the exploration triggers, production triggers, so I can get those 2.
Gotcha.
And then these go back because I just finished that. And then I'm going to try to get all of these things by the end of the game. And we have this production and next production.
I'm going to go ahead and actually try to build this financial center. And I'm going to try to build both propaganda machines, or propaganda centers. This tank division I will throw away to get a material to put in my financial center. All right, that is the planning phase of round 3. We go into production. So first up is materials. And this time I am producing 5.
I am producing 6.
So you're still just beating me. All right. So I get my 5. You get your 6 plus a financier.
Yeah, and I'm going to put this 1 here, 3 here, and 2 here.
I will put 3 on
I don't
my
need any
financial
gold
center.
anywhere. And I produce one, so that gold is going to get me my crystallium
Oh, that'll be good.
right before I get my exploration, and then it gives
Nice.
me 2 more explorations.
That is great planning. Almost kind of fell into that happenstance.
I
You
was
weren't planning on it.
I was
but-
kind of planning
Yeah,
on it.
all right,
Well,
all right, good.
late in the drafting
Yeah.
phase last time, not since like the beginning of the game or anything.
Right. Okay. Next up is the production of energy. I'm looking at 3 for this round. 2.
You get
So
it.
I still steal that general from you for the energy. That is good news for me.
So 2, I'm going to complete my tank division here and my
This
research center
here, this will complete my financial center, which is awesome. I will get a financier
And I
for
will get a general
that.
for the tank division.
General for completing your tank.
And then I also
Here's
complete.
that.
Oh, thank you.
You didn't
And
get
then I completed my research center. To come up here.
And I have 2 energy left, which I can't use for anything, so they will go towards crystallium. All right. Next up is science.
I get 3.
I only get, oh, no, actually, I don't get 1. I get 1 per building I have of products. So I actually get 3 as well. And since we both produce 3, then neither of us gets the benefit of the financier or general choice.
And I actually didn't plan exactly correctly because the gold isn't going to give me the crystallium. I have 1 extra science is going to give it to me.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's a happy mistake to make, though. I'm going to put it on my city of Agartha, and that is
Complete that. Nice. I have no use for the science that I just have, so I will turn 3 science and 2 energy into a crystallium. And I'm actually going to use that crystallium to complete this research center right here. I might not need to do it right now, but I think that's the route I'm going to go. So this research center will come up here and be ready to produce some science for me next round. All right. Next up, we have gold. And that is, again, where I'm starting to shine. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 produces of gold.
I get 1.
You get 1. So I definitely earned that financier that this one gives.
Takes a lot of money to go to war over here.
All right, now I have some choices to make. This only gives me 2. These 2 will give me per building I have. So I think it's better if I go ahead and complete both of these propaganda centers.
I didn't see that at first.
And
but I see
then
it now.
just use one of these for Casino City. So both of these are done. I get an instant bonus on both of a general. So that will be 2 generals for me. And they will go towards my buildings. So as of right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. So I'm getting off of these 2 cards, they're giving me 10 gold.
Oh, geez. And if for nothing else, that's 2 crystallium if you had nothing to put them on.
Correct, exactly. All right. Finally, exploration is up, and unfortunately, once again, I am not producing any.
I get 5.
You get 5 exploration. All right. There you are. And with that exploration comes a general. I really should be blocking you on getting those generals.
And I complete the Fountain of Youth.
Oh, nice. Which gives you 3 crystallium as an instant bonus. That is fantastic.
I know. Do I have to use them right away is a question I have about the crystallium.
Let me check. Yes, and yeah, I thought correctly. You can save crystallium. That is the only resource cube you can actually save.
All right, so I'm going to put 1 on my Juggernaut because I need 1 there. And the other 2 I'm going to save right there.
Okay. That completes the production phase of round 3. So we'll go ahead and flip this and go to our last round, round 4, and deal out 10 more cards. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I have no idea. You got a lot of yellow over there, and those are worth 2 points. I don't know.
I do have a lot of yellow. They are worth 2, but I don't know. Your generals are starting to scare me. So let's go ahead and pick our first card of round 4. All right, I think I'm ready.
Me too.
I'm going for an espionage agency.
I'm going for Alexander's Tomb. I know that looks crazy. That looks really, really crazy. I don't know if I'm going for it. We'll see.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's go card 2. Okay. Second card up, I'm going for the Space Elevator.
Ark of the Covenant. I don't know what's going on over here.
You're going to need a lot of exploration to do everything you need.
Yes. Well, and I'm not. This one at least gives me an exploration if I
see.
discard
So
it.
you
So
might
I
not be
have.
building it?
So I might. I'm debating between these two at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, if there's one thing I need more of, it is money. So I'm going to build a financial center to try and get all of the gold.
And I have a solar cannon, another times 1, but I don't think I can get it. I need a lot of gold,
Yeah.
and I produce 1. I do have 2 crystallium just
You do have 2
hanging out.
crystallium, yep. So we'll see what you end up doing with that one. All right, card number 4. Offshore oil rig.
How does that plan?
Nice. I don't know if I'm going to be able to build that. I might end up using it for its resource, but we'll find out.
I'm thinking since it's blue, that's what I'm going for there.
You're going for blues? That makes sense. Man, well, I was really hoping for more yellow product buildings at the end here, but there doesn't look like there's much. So
Like
I'm going for a submarine.
There's a lot at the beginning.
Yeah.
Climate control. Right
All right.
there.
Card number 6. Okay. Second to last card of the game. I'm looking at a Mega Drill.
Tank division.
Tank division. All right. That could get you another general if you build it. All right. Last card. And the last card of the game, military base for me.
Nuclear plant for me.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the last planning. And what am I doing here? Oh,
I don't really know either.
well, I know I want to build this space elevator. I will get the green to do that. I will get 3 to do that. I think I should be able to build this espionage agency. Let me recycle this oil rig for an energy. I'm going to try to build this financial center and discard these 3 for a material each. What are you thinking?
I don't know what I'm thinking. All right. I'm thinking I could potentially get this, but I'd have to give up some other things, and I don't know if it would be worth it. Even though that is a +1 times my general, plus that. I think that going for this 10 points and those 2 generals are going to be better for me. I could
Okay.
be wrong because I haven't done all the math.
Right. All right, so you're going to go try to build that.
And to help me with that, I'm going to give up these 2 blues.
All right, so you get
Discard
2
them.
exploration for those.
I'm going to put them here first because I want that one more.
Okay.
Um,
And you have tank division over here as
right.
well.
This is the only new thing I think I'm going to build. I think everything else is going to be discarded for resources.
Okay, so you'll end up getting 3 more energy and 1 material.
And I think I'm just gonna put it all right here. I would get a bunch of material if I waited for production, but
It'll be the same.
It'll
All right,
yeah.
so you get to actually complete that juggernaut.
I get 2 generals as a
2
immediate
generals
bonus.
as an immediate bonus, which is fantastic for you. All right, and that is it. Let's go ahead and do the last production phase. So we have material, and I'm still producing 5.
And I get 6 still.
It's 6. All right.
And actually, I don't have anything to do with this 6, so I'm going to turn 5 of it in for a crystallium.
Yep, and these 4 and this energy does nothing for me, so I will get a crystallium as well. And I believe I will... I'm actually going to wait just a second on using that. So we'll go to the... Did you grab your financier?
Oh, I did not. I always forget
so you get that one, and then we get a energy production,
Nice.
and I have 3.
I'm still at 2, and this is a lot of the last drafting round was spent with me finding energy to discard for because I needed like 5 of it.
And I get the general for that. So 3 energy here. I'm looking at... let's do 1, 2, 3 on the space elevator. And let's go ahead and use this crystallium to finish off this financial center. And that will give me a financier. And go up here.
And I completed the mega bomb, which gave me 2 generals. I already took them.
And you already took them.
Yes.
Nice, nice. All right, science production is up next. I have 2 here, and then I get 1 for every one of my product buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 7 science total.
I get 3, and with those 3, I have nothing to do with them. Plus these 2, it's going to give me a crystallium.
So I am going to choose a financier for my choice of winning
Because
science.
you've got 2 points coming up on this.
Yep.
I
All
might have been
right.
able to finish something else, but I couldn't wrap my head around all of the extra.
5 of these science will go to a crystallium, which I will use on this espionage agency. Okay. Gold is up next.
I get 1 of those.
1 gold. Okay, I think I may have beat you on this. I have 5 product buildings, and I get 1 gold for each, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 gold is what I'm producing here. That almost seems like I played something wrong. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19.
I don't know if
look
we've-
at it and see if I have did something wrong, because I don't know if we've ever made that much. We could also just be bad at the game.
17, 18, 19.
Okay. So 3 of them will go up here to complete the Casino City, 2 to complete the space elevator, and 2 to complete the espionage agency, which leaves me with these 10 that I can trade in for 2 crystallium. And 2 left, which won't do anything for me.
Okay.
Did I grab my financier from this?
From which?
From winning the gold.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Let's go ahead and grab that now.
You're too
And
busy counting out
these-
19 gold.
And these 3 buildings will go up, and 2 of them give me financiers. So I get 2 more financiers. Plus, with these 2 buildings, my financiers are now worth a total of 3 points
Which
instead
is what
of
my
2.
generals are worth for me. All at the end, you pulled that out.
I did
I've
to
been
try to
working on it
cover up
all
that.
game.
Yup. Okay. So hopefully that pays off. Finally, we have exploration, and I am producing 2. Finally, at the end, I started
I get
producing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You get 7, and I trade in the 5 resources that I have.
Sorry. For the
And
reach.
your 7 will give you a general.
Oh, and I grabbed 7.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, so 3 are going to go here, along with 2 generals. Did I do it? I think I did it. 2 generals go away, which is so sad. And then I'm going to put 4 here. And 3 here. And I'm going to get those 2 generals back.
Wow, you were able to do it. That's insane. I think that might cost me.
Well, and I was debating whether I could have done more because I had all that crystallium. I could not have. I only had 1 crystallium
Yeah.
left and 1 gold left.
I have 3 crystallium left that is worthless at the end of the game. It doesn't even count for ties or anything. It is just worthless. All right, that is the end. And let's go ahead and add up our scoring. So, what are you looking at over there?
All right. I have these cards that have scores on them. And these things score other things.
All right. Let's go ahead and take this one at a time. So go ahead and add up your gross victory points. That is the victory points that are just located here on the side. So these financier victory points won't matter, just straight up victory points.
And that's what I have here. So I have 25, 28.
28 total in gross victory points. Nice. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, unfortunately. All right, next up are any combo black buildings or anything like that that you have.
Like this one is
Yep,
1.
that one you get 1 point for every black building.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 points on that.
And that's the
Okay.
only card like that I have.
Black buildings, I don't have anything that scores me black buildings, and I don't even have any black buildings, so we're good on that. And I don't have green either. How about
Nope,
yourself?
Nothing that scores it.
Okay, and now the yellow ones, the product buildings, is something that I do have. So I get 2 for every one of those buildings, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which gives me a total of 16 points. Which, honestly, I was really hoping that I would find more of these
Of those
buildings, but
tags,
it just
yeah.
didn't. It just didn't come up. I don't believe you have any yellow,
Nope.
and I don't believe you have any blue.
No.
All right, I don't score for any blue either. And finally, 2 left: the generals and the financiers. So the financiers are up first, and they just score you 1 point each,
Yep,
right?
and I have 5 of them.
And you have 5 of them. All right, so that's 5 points for you. And then my financiers score me 3 points each, 1 for the base, and then 1 each for these 2. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is 36 points for financiers.
And I had some off of the camera. Sorry about that. They were kind of spilling out, my
Not a
generals.
problem. All right, so finally is your generals that are up. I don't get any extra points, so I only get 5 points for generals.
And then I have the same for the financiers. So I have 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So it's 36 for you as well.
And I had 5 of the financiers. So the generals and financiers were an equal spread between
Nice.
us.
That is fantastic. And all of that ends up being, Melissa, you have 73 points. I have 67 points.
Ooh,
So you
very
barely beat me
close.
by 6 points.
I had no idea what you were going to say.
Yeah. That was a very, very close game of It's a Wonderful World. And that was a full playthrough of It's a Wonderful World 6 points was what it took to beat me on this one.
It was, and I'm still floored that you had the same number of financiers as I had, or I said that backwards. As I had the same number of generals as you did financiers,
Right.
and vice versa.
Yep.
And then we had the same bonus for the opposite ones.
Yeah, that was all exactly the same.
It was crazy.
It was that 10 and 15 point card that you pulled off at the end that
Yeah.
took the lead and beat me on this one.
It really was.
That was a very fun game. Stay tuned to our channel for more playthroughs of other games we own, as well as It's a Wonderful World.
Thanks for watching.